At its core, Wreckfest 2 stays true to its roots: tight, responsive driving combined with gloriously satisfying destruction physics, but where the original occasionally felt like a demo of great ideas, the sequel turns everything up to 11. Cars feels heavier and more distinct, the damage modeling is even more detailed. Yes, you can move now, lose entire wheels mid-race and still limp to the finish, and AE opponents are smarter and more aggressive without feeling unfair. The balance between racing and wrecking is pitching perfect. You're always just one bad corner away from disaster, and that's the fun. As a veteran player of the first game, I was honestly disappointed when I first loaded it up, as the lack of content in the game current early access state is pretty hard to justify the money paid to play it. Then I played some more to find out this is much more than just a reskin of the first game. The graphics are insane, the gameplay is great, no bugs or game-breaking glitches. Some other are engaged at the fact this is slightly more than a tech demo. Well, this is true, it's just an early access game. Don't expect a finished product. Play it for the first time, and I think right after the first major content update I allowed Wreckfest 1, so I decided to see how this was coming along. So far it shows a lot of promise. Damage model and physics seems to be improvement as well as the sound design. AE seems a little better and is overall less forgiving than the first game. I was able to get into the lobby, albeit a smaller one, and played 5 or so rounds with no issues aside from a couple small lags. Total play time of about an hour and no game crashes. One issue I didn't notice is that if an end of the car is heavily damaged and the wheel are exposed, you can sum full speed and another car, and if you contact with the wheel, the car tend to bounce off each other with no damage to either vehicle. This was an issue in the first game too, that I hope can be addressed at some point. Another thing I noticed, I can tune V-scenes on, but there is no option to limited frame to say 60. I am not sure if V-sync is automatically limited frame to the refresh rate. If you're looking for a full flat-out game right now, stick with a Wreckfest 1 and wait on this. This one is still mostly a tech demo, thought a very good one, considering most AAA games the day's release in a similar state to this. It is now, but for a full 80 the 25 price point seems fair to get in on its early. I am excited to see how they continue to develop this up to full release. Gameplay, visual, and sound are very nice. The game is well optimized, over 100 FPS on Ultra, and everything runs smoothly. Content-wise, there isn't much yet, and servers don't work well on launch. But obviously more content is yet to be added, and hopefully the server will get better soon. If you're a fan of the Wreckfest and FlatOut series and you are passionate enough to wait for the patches to catch up with this game, I recommend buying the game now while it's on sale. Also, don't know if they will raise the price tag in the future when the game gets added more content and patches. Either way, the game will be fun after few patch and fixes. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you later, my friends. Goodbye.